Is up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back, those of you watching live on Twitch or TikTok. Also, thank you to those of you that watch the recorded version on YouTube. This is the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series from Pocono Raceway.
Yeah.
You refocus now.
Yep.
Settle in, make sure all your equipment's correct.
Thank you. Have a good race, guys.
Be ready. Queen half two, set the tires.
I guess that's a little bit better. I want that. So, I didn't notice that the opacity or the transparency in the relative box before. Maybe it's been like that and I just didn't notice it. I'll have to look back at previous streams. Because now that I've noticed it, it kind of almost bugs me a little bit. Anyways, didn't qualify again. Here I kind of just want to just run the laps or whatever. As much as I like Pocono, it's not one of my better tracks. So I felt like it was probably in the best interest to kind of just start towards the back. And I mean, if I work my way up, or if I end up having pace, then cool. If I don't, then, you know, that's fine too. Let's go! Big spin. Up to P11. surprised we've not yet had a caution yet. Momentum on the high side, it's just so hard to beat. There it is. Knew it was a matter of time before we get one. So the two cars ahead of me go to pit road. Nobody else, at least as far as the leaders, anyone in front of me, no one else dropped down. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I mean, in theory, with it only being 7 laps in, I don't know if maybe they're thinking, hey, we're going to have probably another caution, and then guys are going to choose to come down and pit. I've also not ran enough practice to do like long sessions to know if there's much fall off, to the point where, you know, pitting would even be that beneficial. Either way, we have moved up into the top 10, currently sitting P9. This time around, we will be coming to lap 8. So we're approaching halfway. Oh, what, 4 more laps? 5 more laps. too close to that outside wall there on exit. Not a good 1 and 2. I don't know how Corey made that stick. A little too much of the apron. I wanted to grab some of it to help me turn, but a little too much, and it doesn't help you turn, it turns you.
Launching it into turn 2 like that. You weren't even alongside. Second up the front one, second one. So fucking good. We got a mic. Yep.
Just want to say, good racing, dude. Good racing. Yep. Good. From battle out front.
The road will be open this time. We go, fellas. Penalty. 5-1. And you're up on now. Turn in. Up on your mark.
Well, that was disappointing. Yeah. There goes everybody.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Good job, Racer.
Oh, that was a terrible pit stop. Now I'm kind of more or less back at the rear of the field again. I was kind of hoping that I would either keep my track position or maybe gain a spot or two, essentially restart like 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere in that range, and then, you know, see what I had for, you know, the rest of the top 10 for the leaders with fresh tires. But not quite the case.
Just make sure we guard on the inside on this start. Something good, but try a power move down there. The one.
Looks like we'll be starting behind Ken in the Mobile One Toyota here.
Gonna have to come around in 5.
Yeah, it looks like I'm essentially just about the last car in the lead lap. Well, that's fun. It's a great time. I don't mind it. I mean, although it's probably going to impact where my finishing position is, it's actually kind of fun driving from the back. Just seeing everyone in front of you, you know, and diving into the tunnel turn. Hoping that I had gotten a couple more of those guys on the restart, but not quite. At this point, it's just about going to be a green-white checkered. I mean, it's not technically going to be an overtime green-white checkered, but it's going to be a
I can't believe I made it 3-1 and it actually worked.
regulation green-white checkered. It'll be fun.
I mean, I knew the gap would open up, so I was like, you know, I might as well go for it, and it worked.
It wasn't you that was
Up from 17th to 14th.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, 16 was a
So
big
it's
jump.
not a terrible restart. Ideally, I'd like to pick off another 4 or 5 spots here on this restart. Get me up to, you know, 9th, 10th, somewhere in that range. I'd really be happy with a top 10. And looks like we're gonna gain one there.
The road is closed. 20. There's a lucky dog. That's now coming.
I guess the guy is just doing victory celebrations. I don't know what's going on there.
They're going to be lining up behind the 20.
Maybe you drinking. You want to put me out for the caution.
this is going to be a rough night if I'm yawning already.
Make sure you're driving your brakes a little bit there, bud. Step in 'em.
P9. So I did end up getting back to where I originally was. Very happy with that. I definitely think that, you know, that last restart had things kind of gone a little bit more my way. I definitely had the pace to potentially like on that short run there. Once the tires start getting a little heat on them, you know, we start getting 5-6 laps into a run or more,
Check up everyone. And
start to lose a lot of speed, but
it's not fair for him, it's not fair for me, it's not fair for anyone.
pretty good race.
Well, y'all lucky I respect y'all's race, because I was about ready to check out the 4, but I didn't want to ruin y'all's race.
Alright.
Yeah, the 4th proceeded to dump me in the tunnel turns.
Yeah, let's mute talkie talks. Alright, let's take a look at the results here. As soon as they pop up. Safety rating went up a smidge. iRating continues to climb. And here we are, started 18th, finished 9th. 68 championship points, which once again is pretty good haul, but based on where we are in standings, it really doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. Maybe it will come the end of the year if there's people that don't run every week. But right now, it's, we're kind of buried in the standings a little bit, and I mean, it's definitely a good result, but it's not, putting us in title contention or anything like that. Great result, though. Definitely happy with that. Potentially a couple other races to come later this week. We will see. It kind of depends on time and schedule and all that. Speaking of schedule, I'm looking forward for the Truck Series. Next week will be Texas. Then the week after that will be Watkins Glen, Dover, Charlotte, Nashville, and Michigan. So realistically, I mean, they should all be pretty good tracks. Pretty good opportunities to put down some really solid results. So hopefully that'll happen. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time. See ya.